is watercoloring, and I'm going to show you how to mix a wash. That's the most important thing. And by a wash, what we mean is you take some of the paint out of your, you can all open up your paints because you can kind of do this along with me too if you want. And the first thing we want to do is prime our colors. So to prime your colors, you take a little drop of water and just put a drop of water in each color tablet. And if you didn't have this nice little mixing tray, you could mix in the back of a paint set like this. The places where you mix your paint, in here they're called the little wells. So we're also going to put some water in our wells so that when we mix our colors, they'll be nice and fluid. Because we want to start pretty lightly and then work up to darker, richer colors, because it's hard to take away with watercolor. You can, but it's easier to go darker than it is lighter. So then when we got some water in our wells and all our colors primed, then we're going to take some color, and I'm going to mix, because we're going to do this fish, I'm going to mix the background color so I can show you what that would be like. And of course, color is very subjective. When you do your fish, you can decide what color you want it to be, what markings you want it to be, and what color you want the ocean behind it to be, or the water. I guess it's the pond water. So I'm going to probably go with the classic, because everybody seems to like that one a lot. And I like to put it in kind of a turquoise bluish pond. So I'm going to take some of the blue and put it in one of the wells that has the water in it. So actually I'm going to put some in two of the wells. So that I'm mixing a variety of the color, the shadow and the light. And then where it's in the light, I'm going to add green. And I'm going to add just a touch of even yellow. The green has, of course, blue and yellow in it, but I want even a brighter green. And then because that's going to be my lighter color, I'm going to add a little more water. So that's how we make a tint or a lighter shade of a color, hue of a color, is to add water to it. If you were working in acrylics or in oil paints, you'd add white. Now for the other blue that I want to make it a colder, deeper, shadowy kind of a blue, I'm going to add just a touch of this violet. The violet is next to the brown. It kind of looks like black. But if I add just a little bit, then it makes a nice, rich cobalt blue. I'm just adding just a little dot at a time. There we go. So now I have this nice, rich cobalt blue. And we could make a variety of colors in between. So after you draw your fish, so here's like a drawing of my fish. So after you do the drawing of your fish, and I have some templates for you. That if you feel a little drawing impaired, you can use one of these templates and draw the basic shapes and then add in the details. So after you do the drawing, the next thing we're going to do is paint the background, the water, the pond. We're going to paint around the fish, leave that dry, and just have fun with the water. So here you can see, when I painted my water, I didn't paint it all a solid color. Now you can if you want to, but I made kind of swirly motions with my hand, stopping where the fish is. So that's what, and then I threw a little bit of salt on it, and the salt gives it this really fun kind of bubbly, watery look. So what I'll do is the last color I mixed was this darker blue. So I'm going to just make some swirling kind of